Third time's the charm. Okay, we're going to tilt up. We'll stand up. We know we had to move into our new space, and we have all of DIY right here. And yes, we also sell Dixie Belle, but we are huge DIY fans, and that's where we started with. They're both great for different things. And I'm sorry that our background has like everything all together, but there, we'll just stand up tall and tilt.
Let's stand on my tippy toes.
As we explained, I just moved to my new space and I had to throw it all on there. So mostly we're going to be facing down here. So thank you guys for jumping back on. I think it's because the notifications weren't turned off and we kept freezing. So sorry about that. All right. Lots going on. So shall we? Let's just tilt down. Let's tilt down. Let's show them what we got. So what we are doing today, let's make sure that's not going to tilt too much. We're going to put this right here.
Do you have a pen? Yes, you do.
I have a pen. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to say, I'll have to go over there. Well, it's going to be back. It's going to be backwards. Yes. Hey, Betty. I know, Betty. You're so awesome. Mermaid. I can't write backwards. And Queen Bee. I can't spell. Queen Bee. All right, so let's see. Will it blend? So let's. I tell you what. I'll get some of the Queen Bee out.
Do we have another jar of it anywhere?
Of Queen Bee?
Yeah.
No. And let's you put
this
some.
This is it?
Well, we don't need much. We're just getting a little. We're just getting a little something going on over there.
Okay.
All right, so we'll put our brush there. Do you want to put a little bit of the mermaid tail on there?
Shake it first.
Shake it.
So it doesn't hurt too much.
Awesome. All right, so mermaid tail. You can write backwards, upside down. That's okay. So you guys, what I have posted, well, I posted it in the first live, which we had to cancel, but I'll do it again. I'll post a link. Is we are going to, for those of you who opt in tonight, we are going to, thank you, love. We are going to send you whatever we create, all these colors that we create right here, and we're going to send them to you as like a PDF.
Okay.
Right? So it'll be really fun. So we'll take pictures of everything that we do and give you all the recipes and all that kind of fun stuff. Okay. So here we go. So now let's just mix them up. All right, I'm going to put a little bit more on there. So I've got some on my Queen Bee. So we'll put this over here. And then I've got this one. And let's see. Ooh! What do you think?
That's pretty.
Isn't that pretty? So that's basically 50%. 50%. So let's write that down.
It's a 1-to-1 ratio.
Awesome. So that's 1-to-1, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so what happens if we add, I don't have any DIY paint. What? Betty, come on now. You got to get some DIY paints, girl. These things are awesome. They're different. And I've done videos on the difference between the different kinds of paints. And Debi's just has such a unique quality being a clay-based paint. It's so different than all the other paints. So I don't have any vintage linen right there. So here's what I'm thinking, you guys. Yeah, you do remember that color. Oh, Melissa, you're so good to me. So I'm going to open up a little vintage linen. Can I have that little opener, sweetie? Thank you. I'm going to open a little vintage linen. So you guys don't worry about remembering all this. If you opt in, we're going to send you this all the recipes that we make tonight, okay? All right, so what I'm thinking is I'm going to take a little bit of vintage linen and go right in here and kind of start. I might need a little bit of our spray bottle. I think it's right on the shelf. You're awesome. There we go. Look at that. So what would we call that? It's like, that's really pretty.
It's not as gray as a sage.
No.
And
And it's richer than like a, I'm going to put a little bit more.
Yeah, it's richer than a mint.
It's richer than a mint. So.
And it's not quite pea green.
No, it's not quite mint julep either. Mint chip. Yeah, I feel like that could be mint chip.
I don't know. It looks a little darker than mint chip to me.
All right. So let's think. Well, we have to think. All right, you guys, we need a name. We need a name for this color. It is, oh, it's shimmer. Yeah, it's going to dry. It's going to dry. So I got some papers to do this. So I think, I think for the next one, we'll put a little bit more paint on there so we can really play.
Okay.
Just a little bit more. We're learning as we go. So there's the color. All right, so that's the color mix. That's with a little bit of vintage linen, and that's with a little more. I feel like it's a little bit mint julep-y.
Yeah, to me this is more like a mint.
No, Duck Egg has a little bit more blue.
Yeah.
Let me look at Farm Fresh. I think I've. What did I say? Yeah. No, see, Farm Fresh is here. So this definitely has a little bit more green to it. Why don't so we can move on to a new color. Let's call it mint chip. I like that. Oh no, wait, we have a mint chip.
Exactly. That's
No.
why.
We don't want to do that. So,
pistachio.
Oh, pistachio. That's exactly what it looks like. That's more pistachio. Let's do that. Pistachio. How do you spell pistachio?
I think it's CHIO.
IOU? Shio?
No.
It's okay. It's upside down and backwards. It's upside down and backwards. All right. We're going to call that pistachio, but look at all the different shades of that you can do. So that's super fun. All right. I'm going to put this to dry. All right. Agnes, you get to pick 2 colors. Any 2 colors.
Okay. I don't know what I'm going to do here, but
she's going to do it. She's so going to do it.
One of that's old 57. Okay, so old 57 and maybe some boho.
Because mint chip was actually much lighter green. I like the pistachio green there that we made there. That's kind of fun. All right.
Okay.
So I'm going to rinse out these brushes for you.
Old 57, and what else can we use? No.
Do something that they wouldn't even think of doing because it would be too scary.
It'd be too scary?
Yeah, like something like opposite. Remember how I always say don't go opposite on the color wheel?
Because then you'll wind up with,
mud. Well, let's see. Let's test that theory.
Or what? Why not? Or old 50, no. Faded burlap? I definitely wouldn't have thought of that.
All right, give it a shot.
Let's hope it comes out okay. Cross my fingers.
So I guess what I want to say to you guys, all right, here's the link. I'm putting it up here. I'll put it back in the show notes as well, you guys. I just added it to the comments. If you guys want to, if you're not taking notes and you want to just remember kind of what we're doing, tomorrow I'll take everything that we've done, I'll put it into a PDF for you, and so you can download and kind of see what we created tonight, and remember the colors and kind of what we did. All right, so old 57, and you're going to do what, faded burlap? You want me to open that? All right.
I just shook it up a little bit.
All right, so move it forward a little bit so they can see. There we go.
I was going to do that after I wrote on it.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Because,
That makes sense.
My arms are shorter than yours. My legs are shorter.
Now, what I could do right now is flip the camera so they can read it.
Oh, that's right. I forgot to.
How about should I do that? Let me do that so you guys can read. If you turn it around. All right. All right, you guys, I'm going to flip the camera. There we go. As long as we're going this way, since we're not really There we go. That'll be much better. See, always learning. What are we getting here? All right, so
It's
you know
a
what
muted. It's a muted color.
It's lovely.
I need to cover up that.
Well, the thing is that it's toning it from this kind of, you know, I love my bright colors. I mean, everybody knows I love bright colors. But I gotta say, to take that, let me try that. Spread it out. I want to play.
Okay, I'll let you play.
Oh wait. Oh no, like if they were ombreing it.
Oh yeah.
That's all I was thinking. Like, look at that. It really tones it down.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what happens if you add some more. Tell me if you need a spritzer.
I think I do.
Spritz!
That might have been a little too much, but
it's a nice neutral. Betty
just
wants a little more burlap in it.
Okay, so then we'll do some more burlap down below. And that definitely brings out the green of the turquoise, of the old 57.
It's almost olivey. I mean, it's like a light olive when you start to mix it a little bit, like right in here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what are we going to call it?
Yeah.
It is a gray. It's like, it's like an olive gray.
Yeah, over here. This is, yeah, because the braided burlap's kind of a taupe.
I haven't seen all of Debbie's new colors. Have you? Like the
She's got new colors?
Yeah. Yeah, they're gorgeous. They're much more saddened colors, but like, to me, this almost seems like almost like a sea foam.
Okay.
Can you see that? What do you guys think of sea foam? For color? No? It's hard.
Yeah, it is.
It's hard.
It's in the C
Naming
category.
colors is hard. It's in the C category.
Yeah,
All right, we're going to have to think about that. Y'all give us some hints and we're going to do it. I have an idea while you have out the old 57.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to go for it. So, what if we did the old 57 and, are you ready? Cowgirl Girl. Oh, what is she doing? So, old 57 that had a little bit of burlap left in it.
We need
an actual tool. You know what's funny is I got the heat gun so that we could dry things in time. Ha! They're drying up. They're drying up so fast. Okay. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. All right. And Cowgirl Coral. Betty says Spring Meadow for that last one.
Oh, okay.
I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Okay, so I would have normally said, don't put these two together. So will it blend? Let's ask them. Will it blend? You guys have to tell us, will this blend? Now, I think these colors always look awesome together. But
true.
Will they combine together?
Do you want to layer them or do you want to blend them?
Do you want to layer? Right. Tonight's about blending them, not about layering them.
I think it's going to come out to an interesting shade of brown.
But maybe it will be an interesting shade of brown. So let's see what happens.
I'm trying not to be negative. I've been feeling negative all day. So.
Me too. It's been hard. It's been hard. Okay, so let's do that. All right, you guys. Well, that's kind of the fun of it, to see if we can end up with baby poop. Or not. All right, let's see. All right, what are we thinking?
Now that looks, there's a little bit of purple in there. I see it from this angle anyway. Which makes sense because there's blue and then of course red.
So here's the thing. It's like a
almost
terracotta.
To me, it looks like makeup.
It does. It's buff. It's like a dark buff. Okay, so here's what I want to say about that. Yes, I would say that I may not buy this color off the shelf. Debi, I don't think we've come up with your newest color. But I do think that these secondary colors mixed with the right color, such as Bohemian Blue, let's give that a shot, would be gorgeous. It's a blush. It's a dark blush. It's like the blush you got at the store that was a little bit darker than your skin tone. And you're like, and you have to go return it. Or Dusty Rose.
Or just hang out in the sun for a little while and get a tan so that it matches.
I don't know that anybody would tan that color. Could be. Totally could be. Dark taupe. All right, so let's look at this. Dark taupe.
I don't know. It's too rosy for a taupe, though.
You think?
Yes. But that's me.
More of the little brushes, but this one will work. All right, feel me out here. Just look at those colors together, though. Isn't that pretty? I
mostly see the blues just standing up against the mix.
I just mean
that.
Mixing that with the like you said, mixing that with blue boho. Now we getting somewhere. What do y'all think? I'm definitely seeing the Dusty Rose, but I'm seeing all these colors being going together too. Mm-hmm. Do you want me to mix these two?
A little bit more, yeah.
Let's see what happens if we mix our Dusty Rose and our blue boho, Bohemian Blue, I mean. I think that's a gorgeous color. Because that's darker. That's pinker than Faded Burlap, which is right here. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that's a really good blending color. But I like all of these together kind of for a Southwest feel.
Oh, definitely.
So I would say, I guess what I wanted to say in general, you guys, is that I see a lot of pieces online, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere, and I love them. But I would encourage everyone to say, like, look at all that you can get out of your two colors. You can layer them, yes, but if you blend them together first, you have another color in the middle. And then if you added one more color, and then you have like 5 or 6 colors to play with.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yes, definitely.
So there's just, and what I also love is that I think I'm going to call this Vintage Rose. Because that seemed to be the one that people were voting on. And we'll call that Vintage Rose.
That makes sense. I
like it. It's like vintage faded rose almost. But also when you're doing your blending and your layering, I always like to have that kind of color that's not a color. Do you know what I mean by that, Miss Ag?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it's that color that makes the other color pop.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so like if you're doing a royal blue, and it pops already, right? Because royal blue is amazing. But if you really want your royal blue to pop, put it with a drab olive green, or even black.
Or gray.
Or gray, right. You want to kind of have that non-color to make your color pop. All right, Agnes's turn. So we've Old 57 and Cowgirl Curl make Vintage Rose. Are y'all having fun? Are we having a good time? That's all that matters.
Wow, we have a lot of
colors
stuff over here that hasn't been opened.
That's okay. I'll open it.
Brand new cans.
It's we're here to play. All right, here's some.
What's this one? This is Gypsy Green.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not one of my.
Hi, T.
It's not one of my.
Hey, everybody.
favorite
Thank you so
colors.
much for jumping on with us tonight. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties in the beginning, but I think we're rocking and rolling now. Usually if I don't turn off my notifications, it's no big deal, but I guess with this new program with eCam, it is a big deal. All right, what's she going for, kids? She's going for Gypsy. Is that going to come out? Do you want my help? I'm sorry. Here, I can open it for you. Oh, or I'll read comments. Aloha, Vicky. Hi, Catherine and T. Oh, sure. Well, as I said at the beginning, which maybe got lost on this video, so I'm going to repeat it since we'll probably delete the other ones, is that we know what it's like when you get a brand new piece and you're so excited to make it amazing and gorgeous that you don't always want to experiment with colors. You just want to pick the colors that you know. You want to pick what you trust. And we're just trying to show you what can happen if you test out your colors a little bit more and maybe even come up with something so unique with so much more depth to it than just using the standard colors. And we know a lot of you blend colors all the time. We get that. What we're saying is blend them completely together first and create a whole other color. That's what I was hoping you would do, Agnes.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That's kind of scary.
No, I really was. I love mixing the blues and greens. Here, let's turn it around so they can read. So, all right, we've got Gypsy Green and Myrtle.
As an abbreviation for mermaid tail, for those who might not.
They got that. They're smart.
I'm glad.
I think we shouldn't spread out our paint so much because I think it's drying out before we even mix it. All right. Will it blend? There you go.
Here.
I love olives and teals together. I think they're awesome.
Huh.
That's like an army green.
No, army green's really bad. Having grown up as a military brat, yeah, this is much better than army green. So I like that.
Oh, I do like that. I like that hat. Can you take this and then mix it with a little bit of vintage linen? I always like to see things lightened up just to see what happens.
Got to clean the brush, or a brush.
I got another brush.
Okay, clean that one.
Okay, I'll clean it.
Dankeschön.
As these are drying, they're so pretty. I want to show everybody a recap when we're done. Fern green. Yep, Betty's right. It's very fern. Now, something else I learned from Turquoise Iris, Miss Dion, is if you are trying to blend these, right?
Right.
If you are trying to blend them together on your page, is to blend these two together.
Okay.
Put that in the middle. A lot of people try to just blend your, let's say, your mermaid tail into your gypsy green. And that can be very difficult. And something I learned at boot camp years ago was she said, no, mix the two together, mix your middle color, and then have both other colors blend into that. Does that make sense?
So on one side you would have your
So for example, if that's your middle, I'll spread that out a little bit. Am I on screen? Because I can't see what I'm doing.
Yes, you're on screen.
I'm on screen. Okay, and then where's my mermaid tail? So then she would say, I'm not going to do this well because this is on paper, and I've just put too much. Where's the rest of the gypsy green? She would say, then you've got that in the middle. Put the gypsy right there if you would, love. Okay, and then wipe off. So go ahead and mix your two together, and then you have your gypsy here, and then have these two colors blend into their middle color. So just keep wiping off your brush, and that's an easier way to get your ombre effect.
I like streaks.
Mix them in the middle. Yeah. Awesome. I like the fern green. And I like it against the other two colors very much, you know? Those are some nice blending right there. All right, fern green. Y'all down with that? I want to make sure we're not coming up with colors that we've already come up with. But right here. All right, I want to get something. I want to see if we can make some kind of purple.
I thought she'd never ask.
Okay. Honestly, people, we need some kind. Let's see. So I want to try Carnival Red.
And boho blue?
Boho blue has too much green, don't you think?
Or Hey Sailor? Hey
Yeah,
Sailor's
let's do, that's Hey Sailor. So let's do Carnival and Hey Sailor. And let's see. Now, I've tried this before, and I think what we're probably going to need is a little bit of that vintage linen. Because I've tried to make a purple before, and I haven't really made a purple, but I've made a lovely plum.
Now see, this is where I would want to use...
What would you want to use?
A mixing cup.
All right, so there we go. Hey Sailor, Carnival. So I'm just going to take Carnival over here. Hey Sailor over here. So we are getting this, but see, it's very dark. It's very dark.
Oh, that's like an eggplant.
It is. So what I want to see is I'm going to add a little bit more of the red. What I want to try and see what happens is, oh, these are FIFO bottles. They're called First In, First Out. You can get them on Amazon or any kind of restaurant supply store. All right, so this is very red, okay? Like we're out of focus. Thank you, love. Oh, I've already got this on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this over. Oh, look at that color I'm getting. I like that. Who likes that? That
nice.
is a gorgeous color.
Provence for lavender.
Yeah, but it's not purpley. It's very rose. Add more red. I really like that color. It's like boysenberry. Okay, I want to do that same thing over here, but with more on the blue side. So let's do that again, but a little bit more blue than the red. Isn't that pretty? This is so romantic. There. God, I thought it was out of focus. I was using, because we're using the front camera, it was a little wacky. Sorry, guys. All right, so now I just feel like it gets so dark. But then if we add this, add vintage linen, sorry, use my words. That's a little too light. Let's add some blue back in there. I was trying to make it more purple than the pink. What are the comments saying? I'm going into my crazy. There we go. Ooh, okay. So that one's a little bit more heather. And then I'm going to lighten it even more over here. Look at all those. Those are some gorge colors. Luscious lavender. So we've got like, I feel like we already had vintage rose, but I feel like we've got some kind of boysenberry.
Mulberry.
Mulberry?
Mulberry in May. My mulberry tree is got some, or trees.
What do you say? All right, so we'll do like shades of mulberry. And that is gorgeous. It's almost like a periwinkle, but not really. What did she say? Somebody said something lavender.
Luscious lavender.
Luscious lavender. Okay. But I want to compare this to what we have.
Which one, Betty? Mulberry and lilac on...
Lilac. The light one is lilac for sure. That's definitely lilac.
Did she get that right, Betty? Was that what you envisioned?
So have your vintage linen. All right, Agnes's turn.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness. Come on, you're good at this.
Oh, thank you for saying that. I feel like I'm off my game today.
You and me both, honey, but we're having fun and we're having people having fun with us, so.
Yay.
That's all that matters.
How
even though we
about...
promoted the wrong paint brand. There's petticoat pink.
Oh.
You want to try that? We haven't done that.
No, we haven't.
Let's try some petticoat.
I forget the name, how the song used to go for Petticoat Junction. I'm dating myself. I'm old.
You ain't old.
Well, older than some of you.
I think we need to do something. I've never figured out what to do with weathered wood or chocolate. After this, we have to figure out chocolate. Unless you want to put... I'll get some.
Stir that up a little bit because, you can see how it's kind of settled. You see that? In this area, this isn't a very popular color, but you know what? It's kind of growing on me. One of my favorite colors, which isn't, I think, very popular either, is cake batter. I love the name of it.
Yes, because I want to eat it.
Right.
Here, let me clean your brushes for you.
Thank you. And let's see. Marker. Sorry about that, folks.
All right, what do you want to mix your petticoat with?
Do I want to go monotone or do I want to go...
No, this is for experimentation. Go crazy.
Go crazy. Then I want to go with Queen Bee.
Queen Bee?
Yes.
Oh my God, I can't wait to see this.
Okay, so...
Are you going to go upside down and backwards? Do you want me to just write it from here? Look at her go. You don't have to go backwards.
Well, it's doing right. I'm not going backwards. I'm going in
the
right
I know.
order.
I meant your...
Petty pink.
Before I flipped the camera, you would have had to. And what do you want me to get ready? Okay, here, I have some of this. Pink and chocolate together, but not blended.
Yes, I do like that combination.
I want to see what happens if we blend it, though. But I want to see this with Queen Bee first. This is very intriguing to me. I think it's going to be my vote Before you've even made it, it's going to be antique rose. Do you want me to rinse something out for you, love?
No, it's just I used the. I broke it.
No. Oh no!
I broke this. I broke the
my
paintbrush.
All right, so we're gonna do this one and then one more, and then say goodbye.
Okay, so this one's relatively clean.
Awesome. I'm gonna get layered chocolate out.
Okay. And then we want the queen bee.
Where'd our little opener go? Oh, is it there? Thank you, love. Okay.
That's the thing with one person's right-handed, the other person's left-handed.
We really should switch sides. It's okay.
No, we're probably on the right side, except that maybe we should switch. You might be right. We might need to switch sides because then everything would be in the middle and we would just grab.
Oh my God.
I would naturally gravitate towards putting everything on my left. She would gravitate towards putting everything on her right.
We'll sort it out, Agnes. We'll sort it out.
Exactly. Okay, I'm going to do that.
So if we haven't mentioned it, we've moved a mile down the road, moved everything over, and we've moved about 3,000 square feet total down to about 600 square feet. And you guys might be thinking, you are insane, and you would be right. But it's actually been really fun experimenting with not taking up so much room. Oh, let me see this. I don't hate it, but I feel like the queen bee, like the
blue is
pink,
just getting in the way.
I feel like the pink is just
getting
can't
lost.
Compete. It's getting lost. I mean, it's basically acting as if it was vintage linen. It's like a dark cake batter. I mean, it is really pretty.
Right.
That's a nice yellow. I'm gonna put something on your plate because I want to see if it'll blend. Are you ready?
So that's how they make cake batter.
Hold on.
It's plugged up. Is that kissing booth?
Yep. Okay. Well, sorry, I put too much, but let's see what happens. I'm just curious. Yes, that is like raspberry.
Yeah, I like that.
I like it.
What was that? I like that. Okay, so cake batter, raspberry.
Are we calling it raspberry? What do our voters say?
Do I want a piece of cake now?
Yeah, really. I'm hungry. I'm hungry now.
My sweet tooth has been activated.
All right, so I'm going to say that that's raspberry. And what is this? It's darker than cake batter. It's richer than cake batter.
I don't know. I think
marzipan. What do you guys think this color is? Sand?
No. I want to think. Since we're going with a baked goods theme.
Are we? Is that what we're doing?
Well, in my mind, yeah.
Deli mustard.
Now that to me is deli mustard. My opinion.
Taffy, rose, deli mustard. What are we? Marzipan. Inga says marzipan. I think it's marzipan. Who else has a color called? Oh, Betty. Betty, you're always on it. She says it's Grey Poupon.
Grey Poupon. Oh, well, yeah.
All right, I'm seeing that, Betty. I think it's marzipan or Grey Poupon. We'll let, when Debbie names a color after me and Agnes, we'll let her decide what it's going to be. Or gray.
Coupon.
There. All right, let's do one more. Because we haven't done anything with layered chocolate. And I just think layered chocolate is an unsung hero that somehow needs to exist in this world. You want to see what I'm going to mix with it? You want to see? Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. Okay, let me write it down. Okay, we're going to do layered chocolate and boho blue.
Huh. I would have, of course, me being biased, I would have chosen a red. But that's my favorite color, so, you know.
Red?
Yeah.
Red's your favorite color?
Yeah, and almost any shade of it.
Really?
Uh-huh.
What are the shades of red? Because I have a really hard time with that. Like, what are...
You have some that go warmer, you have some that go more towards the blue range, and then you have some
I just
that
think
have,
red shades end up being
like rust, pink. Redwood.
Okay.
Red, orange, orange, red.
Layered chocolate.
Ooh. Yeah, okay, yeah. So all this food is, yeah.
We're going to have to go eat after. Wait, where'd my boho go? Where'd be my boho? There it is. Okay, I have no idea if this is going to work, but this is the fun of tonight.
Do we have any clean brushes?
No.
No.
We have no clean brushes.
Wait, this one?
Is that one good? Okay, cool. All right. All right. So boho is so amazing because it's, Debbie, if you're watching, I got to tell you how much boho I sell because of your boho couch. It's crazy. I feel like we're getting a lot of, glare. I just want to, there we go. Okay. When it's wet, it's all glary. Okay, let's see. Let's see what happens. So we're going to go with our boho and our brown. Oh no, did we cut out again? Oh shoot. It cut out again.
Dang it.
No. Oh, we're there. Okay. Whew. Okay. We're there. All right. So I don't know, you guys. Let's see what happens. I think this is going to be one of those. See, the thing is, Debbie's paints are so pigmented that when you put two together, you end up with something pretty dang dark. But that's where the vintage linen comes in. Or crinoline, in my opinion. Yeah. Is it back on? Yeah, I think it's back on. You're back. Oh, I'm so sorry for the technical glitches tonight, kids. You're all such troopers. Thank you. Okay, this is, I don't know what this is doing. I don't even know.
It looks like something that Bob Ross would make.
It's like a storm.
On one of his, well, yeah. Oh, there's a thought. Storm. Stormy seas, stormy skies.
Oh, it's gone to my camera mode. Can y'all see me now? Live stream interrupted. Just a tad brown. Yeah. Can y'all see me online here? All right, so you guys are just seeing me. It's going through my computer. That's okay. All right, it's just going through the camera here. We'll figure it out. So what I'm getting here, what I feel like I'm getting here, with just a touch of brown on the boho, and then adding a little bit of the, sorry, I didn't mix that up well enough. A little bit of the vintage linen. It's definitely like stormy seas. Let me hold this up for you guys to see. I definitely am going to try this for a blend. All right, we're going to have to figure out the internet in here. All right, I'm digging that. All right, let's see what else we have. Let's see what else we have. All right, I'm seeing it come through there. All right, so we're just going to make this work. I think we're back live again. Pistachio. So we did mermaid, queen bee, and ended up with a fun version of pistachio, I think. Actually, can you hand them to me, love?
Yes.
You're awesome. Licorice. Oh my God, that is like licorice. Okay, and then we have Carnival and Hey Sailor. We ended up with a lot of colors. Mulberry, Luscious Lavender.
And lilac.
And lilac. Love those. Okay. We ended up with, actually this is perfect because the way it's tilted, it's showing Debbie's face. Petticoat Pink and Queen Bee. We ended up with Marzipan, Grey Poupon, and Raspberry. Let's not drip this onto my computer screen. All right. And, all right, Gypsy Green, Mermaid Tail. We ended up with Fern. Kind of in here. And then we also lightened it up.
Yeah, we didn't name the new color.
We couldn't figure it out because we kept saying mint. No, we couldn't figure this one out. It's pretty. This is my new Wi-Fi at the new store. And so that's it. That's it.
We need more towers.
We're figuring everything out. We're figuring it all out, but we'll make sure it's all good for you guys. All right, so then we didn't figure out, so this was Faded Burlap and Old 57. We didn't figure that out.
Seafoam, I think it's starting to look more like a seafoam.
It is more like seafoam. I think so.
Or a really pretty, well, it's a different shade of sea glass, which I think we already have a color called that, right?
We do have sea glass.
Mm-hmm.
So we just recreated all of Debbie's colors. All right, come on over. Come on over. You guys, thank you so much. Thank you for your patience tonight as we are working out the new space, the new equipment, the new Wi-Fi, the new paint display, which we will improve upon as soon as we can spread out just a little bit. Oh, it is like a sherbet. Putty. Would anybody buy putty?
The faded burlap reminds me of putty, but
yeah,
the combined color with that little bit of, no.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to sing you out from here. Wait, are we all? All right, yeah, this is my webcam, so luckily that worked. You guys, thank you again. We had such a blast. This was a lot of fun. I hope you will experiment with these colors. I hope you will experiment with all colors and just, don't just take what's handed to you. Make something new, right?
Right.
Right. All right, are you ready?
1, 2, 3.
It's the NewSueRevue coming right at you with Tanglewood Sue.
Accidental Agnes too.
Good night, everybody, and thank you, Debbie, so much for having us on the First Fridays. I'm going to post a link right here for you guys if you are interested in getting all of this sent to you. I just posted it. All right, good night, everybody. Mwah! I don't know how to turn it off from here. There we go. And broadcast.